Hello everyone and welcome to an update video, really just on my plans for the future of Batman 365 and everything like that. The reason I'm doing this is basically because around a year ago I posted my first stop motion onto YouTube, and I thought it would be good to kind of talk about what I plan on doing project-wise in the future. Now, I'll have a few smaller animations coming out after Batman Lazarus is released. One is a Deadpool project, and the other is the first of a series of projects based around Nightwing's character within the same universe as Batman Lazarus. I'm not really going to talk much about that because it's really just kind of in the idea stage, but it's something I really want to do to elaborate on what happened in Batman Lazarus, to elaborate on Nightwing's character, and really just to focus on developing a bit of the lore to the series. The Deadpool project is just going to be a lot like if you were to take Deadpool the game. Really, it's just going to be this random adventure involving Deadpool, the future, rockets, explosions, Star Trek references, well, that sort of stuff. Another project which is it's more into the planning stage, but at the same time is something I would only do if I had a large amount of time. Really, there are two projects. One is a Doctor Who series, of which I've already worked out the entire first season plot to, and I'm really just working on set design and script, and the scripts for the first few episodes. The other is an X-Men project, which is kind of in a similar state. I have my idea for the first season. I'm co-writing this with one of my subscribers and one of my close friends, M-Teens, or better known as Josh Southern. But that's pretty much what I've got planned for the future. One other thing is I'm also working on co-writing a series for one of my other subscribers, Wildfire Films, or Night Shadow Films, as he's known in the credit reel of Batman Lazarus. This is his own little Batman series, which it doesn't exist in the same continuity as Lazarus or anything like that. It's his own series, but we're co-writing it and everything, and really just check out his channel for more info on that. It's not for me to say anything about it because I'm not in much in the way of control over this, but that's pretty much what I've got planned for the future. Now on to Batman Lazarus, something that's been in production on my channel for a good almost 8 months now. It's really been a lot longer than I would have preferred, but things come up and everything. Finally got an actor for Nightwing. He's being played by Jack Campisi. And I hopefully have an actor for Ra's al Ghul, but the guy hasn't been able to get back to his recording studio and everything yet, so he could record the lines. So the only character who really doesn't have anyone posted to him is the Arkham Guard, Eric Chapman, but I'm asking around with a few people for that. Filming-wise, that big Arkham Asylum scene that I hadn't been able to finish since September is finally done. I've just begun the editing stage for that. Two of the scenes in the film involve a lot of Photoshop use, so they're probably going to be the last two to be completed, and really just scenes that'll take a while on their own just because of how much editing they need. But most of the film, it's about maybe 85% to 90% done filming. Not really a ton of scenes left, other than the big climactic battle scene, which I'd already done an original filming of as seen in the teaser. It was far too short. I hadn't used the proper frame rate, and it seemed rushed, and it seemed like a really odd way to end the film, or an odd way to finish off one of the characters in the film and everything like that. So I'm going to be reshooting it based on my original script, which that was added right after the scene was done, before I got any actors, so it didn't change the script at all. It was just one of the scenes that I'd been, like, it was done before the end of July. So it's not something that'll really affect the any of the lines or anything. The story is still the same as the copies given out to the people in the film. I just want to say special thanks to everyone who's taken part in the film. I'm glad that everyone that I did send out requests to, minus one or two people, were able to be involved in the film. And just look out for it when it comes out. That sort of stuff. I encourage you to check out the channels of the actors once the film's out. I encourage you to check all their channels and everything, and really just to look out for the film when it's out. Thanks for listening, and this has been Batmag365.